do the intro, basically. Thank you.
Okay, so yeah, we call it most complex projects in current environment. Yeah, I believe some of you will not agree with this, but you will see why we are going in this kind of direction. What we are currently doing within Bosch as projects and our pillars, yeah, we are doing voice bots, and mainly I'm kind of involved in this kind of area. Also, we have projects for chatbots and agent assist. In the last year, we try to implement our own agent assist, so it's an in-house agent assist. Yeah, we are doing also live translation, and part of the demo today will be related to live translation. We also have projects to do text AI and email. So an email comes in and we need to understand and to answer the email. And yeah, in the last year, we also tried the new features that the market is providing. This is voice biometrics and analytics. But yeah, in this moment, we are kind of investigating the last three. The way we are seeing it as an architectural point of view, we want to have standard pipelines with libraries and everything. So we don't want to adapt for every customer a solution, because it will be very hard to maintain and of course also to implement. That's why we have this kind of standardized process, and not only for a voice bot to be every time standardized in terms of architecture, but also for chatbots and agents assist and so on. And you will see that pretty much the architecture looks the same, not depending on the projects. Of course, we are in the business of communication. We have a contact center provider. We are not saying which is, but it's not important for this. And mainly we are using it for the routing and orchestrating the discussion. And then we need the conversational AI suite. So you will ask me, we are using already trained models and already finalized services, or we are training our own models? The answer is kind of both, if we are looking at current projects. But for me as an architect, it is better to have and to use something that is already on the market. Because yeah, doing maintenance and doing retraining every 6 months, 1 year is kind of very hard for us, as we have a lot of projects. In the last year, we focused on this middleware application. So as we are seeing it, if we are only using AI, it will not do the job. So we need to implement real-life projects, and we need an important middleware, especially in voice. The market is not providing middleware for voice. So we needed to invest a lot of time in building this middleware. This middleware is done through libraries and directories, and depending on the request of our commercial team, we are adapting this middleware to the request. And in the same time, we have the UI. The call center agent will see the UI, and for us, it's important to have a conversational UI, not to use the traditional telephony UIs and so on. We will risk it, as always, with the live demos. In London went pretty good, and yeah, that's why we also came here at the work invitation. the demo will be a 3-in-1 demo. We will show this phone live translation. Why we are saying that this is one of the most challenging project in okay. Why we are saying that this is one of the most challenging project into the environment. When you call, telephony gateways means very big limitation in terms of frequency, in terms of accuracy, in terms of having a lot of noises that we need to deal with. And yeah, this phone and link it also with translation, it's very hard to do it in this moment. We will show you also the agent assist. As I told you, we built our agent assist in-house. And of course, a voice bot. And we at Bosch, we are not only doing a solution for English, German, and these high resource languages for which you can find data and models to do something. Our colleagues are requesting also for these low resource languages, and we needed to find a solution also for this. And now we will try the demo. Yeah, to set up an expectation from the beginning. This is a working process. It's not working perfectly at this moment. Is inside Bosch only at a POC level. Most probably we will start end of this year. We already have a project yeah, in which we are using this solution, but most probably we will start next year to do customer projects and so on. Again, in terms of expectations, I told you yesterday, the one that you were yesterday, for us, AI is not in this moment at that level in which you can do everything end by end. What we did, and we will show you in the demo, we are using AI when we consider that is efficient. In rest, we are using our agents, and we are using our other solutions. So now I'm waiting for the demo. Is Kevin will call in German language. I do not know any German, and I will. I will speak here as an agent in English language, and we will try to understand somehow each other.
Okay, okay, perfect. All right, so I will do the call in German, as Florin already mentioned. Basically, the approach what we have behind is we have a lot of languages where we receive probably 1, 2, 3 calls a month in a specific language, so that's challenging. The problem is those calls are the more important calls because someone has a breakdown or whatever. So the idea behind what we designed is to support customer in emergency situations, basically in any language what is available as of the moment. So let's see how it goes. As Florin already said as a disclaimer, we are in our production or more almost production ready environment. As well, we have the challenge we are using here VPN and all this stuff. So let's see how it goes and how it works. All right, I will call our line and.
Hallo, Sie haben die Customer Assistance Hotline erreicht. Wie kann ich Ihnen heute helfen?
Ja, hallo, mein Name ist Kevin Schmidt und ich hatte gerade einen Unfall und brauche bitte einen Abschleppwagen.
Bitte buchstabieren Sie Ihre Bosch-Benutzerkennung, damit ich Ihre Vorteile überprüfen kann.
SKE 5 MB2.
Bitte teilen Sie mir Ihren aktuellen Adresse mit, wenn Sie sich in Ihrem Heimatland befinden?
Meine Adresse ist Otto von Gericke Straße 13 in 39108 Magdeburg.
Ich benötige Ihre Bestätigung der Adresse 39.108 Magdeburg.
Ja.
Adresse registriert. Bitte warten Sie am Telefon.
Okay.
My name is George, and I'm an expert in this kind of situation. Please tell me if you or other people were hurt in this accident. Are you all safe?
Experte für diese Art von Situation, bitte sagen Sie mir, wenn Sie oder andere Personen bei diesem Unfall verletzt wurden, sind Sie alle in Sicherheit.
Es gibt keine Verletzten, es sind alle okay, ich bin alleine.
Okay. Ich werde mich mit unserem Abschleppunternehmen in Verbindung setzen und es zu Ihrem Standort leiten. Versperren Sie die Straße?
Nein, ich stehe auf dem Bürgersteig.
Okay, please make all the arrangement to secure the area and wait for the towing truck.
Okay. Treffen Sie bitte alle Vorkehrungen, um den Bereich zu sichern, und warten Sie auf den Abschleppwagen.
Okay.
Can I help you with something else?
Können Sie mir bitte die Nummer des
Kann ich dir
Können Sie mir bitte die Nummer des Fahrers schicken? Und bekomme ich die Rechnung per E-Mail?
Can you please repeat?
Können Sie bitte wiederholen?
Können Sie mir bitte die Nummer des Fahrers schicken und bekomme ich die Rechnung per E-Mail?
I see that you have special discounts for our services. Do you have time to ask you additional questions?
Wie ich sehe, haben Sie Sonderrabatte für unsere Dienstleistungen. Haben Sie Zeit, Ihnen weitere Fragen zu stellen?
Ja, gerne.
Bitte teilen Sie mir Ihre E-Mail-Adresse mit.
kevin.schmidt@bosch.com.
Vielen Dank. Lassen Sie mich bestätigen. Ich werde etwas mehr Zeit brauchen.
Okay, I will send you everything via email. And if you have other issues, please tell me.
Okay. Ich werde dir alles per E-Mail schicken und wenn du andere Probleme hast, sag es mir bitte.
Nein, danke, das passt. Tschüss.
Schönen Tag noch.
Okay. Yeah. Now let's go through everything. So he pretty much got the name right. His name is Kevin Schmidt. So, but it doesn't happen all the time. Actually, his name also is Kevin Ignacio-Schmidt. But if he's saying Ignacio, it will be an issue.
It will be lost.
So the user, it is right, or?
There's just one tiny mistake. Can you scroll a bit where the user is? So there it's MB2 instead of MP2. Sometimes we have as well the issue that S and F is wrong interpreted. So that's basically the challenges what we have as of the moment. Yeah, so P and B is hard, S and F is hard. So you see there are still some challenges, but we are going into the right direction. So now the question is how to follow this up, because the problem is now if we ask the customer again and again, what is the right one, the customer will get annoyed. So basically, as of the moment, we take it as it is, we keep it, and yeah, we try to identify the customer either this way or basically yeah, ask for another identifier, which will be way easier, like numbers or something. The other stuff is you saw that I answered already because I heard the answer, and there is quite a delay. So it can be annoying for the customer. The customer should be kind of prepared that there will be a delay because it is real time. You see it is working real time. It's working smoothly. But sometimes it takes time to type the messages or to type the answer and all this stuff. Yeah, that's the challenge, basically. So it's not working perfect, but it's going into the right direction. And you see as well, we can identify the customer if we do it like that, or if we already get it with the call. So there are multiple ways to identify the location of the customer. So yeah.
My colleague is asking me if everything is
fine. Our colleagues are in the background.
What should I tell him?
So it is smoothly working. We are going into the right direction, but still a bit to go. The way we are coming from is basically exactly like that, because we have customer requesting exactly that kind of situation, and we see a lot of potential there to support our agents, basically predefine addresses, predefine specific steps in the call conversation up front, and then either handle it completely or handing it over afterwards to the agent. Yeah, taking over the call, basically.
Okay, what I want to add, even if, let's say, the bot doesn't get it, the user or the address from the beginning, we had implemented some retriggers here, you see it. And every time the agent can retrigger the bot, and we implemented for each button here a different way to retrieve some information. So in here, the email, I think it got it right. Oh. But yeah, we can do it like, please tell me the first part of the email before the ad, and then tell me the last part of the email. The same with the user. We had experienced that the main challenges are with user that letters and figures are combining, because if it is only figures or only letters, it's easier. But when they are combining, it's much harder. But we implemented some ways of retrieving so the agents have some tools in order to, in the end, to understand somehow each other. You saw that sometimes the speech-to-text, I think the microphone blocked my headsets, and he didn't get the all stuff, but yeah, I asked him again, and in the end I did understand. Also in real-life conversation, when the agent is talking to a customer, don't imagine that every time that they are understanding each other. So it's always please repeat, and okay. Also, this agent assist is very important. So you saw that sometimes I pushed only a button because I saw there that the agent assist the bot is on the line all the time. And based on the context, is picking up something and he's recommending something. And in here, also we are doing a lot of RPAs. For me, it doesn't work, but in here, if you click in our live environment, it will link directly with the CRM. For the agent is very important because they need to do all kinds of manual work. Because the bot is having the transcription, you can do it very fast and integrate with a lot of systems. Because in this moment, the call center agents, I believe Kevin knows better, they have all kinds of CRMs and entering there, and it's very hard for the agent to cover everything. So we are not quite there, but we believe that we have progressed in the last year. We tested also some other languages. We tested like 6 languages. German to English is much better. In London we did it Romanian to English. It was also okay. But yeah, deep learning, machine learning, voice bots and everything, they are not working 100% when we are talking about real life experience. But if you are finding solutions, as we did, like agent assist, a lot of RPAs, a lot of retrigger and so on, I believe in the end it will work. But now we are in the process of going inside our company and convince our very traditional company that what we are doing is it's the right thing. So.
Yeah. And as you may notice, the agent doesn't handle any voice data. So we keep it in the background. What we are routing here is just so-called in our system a work item. So basically the agent never talks to the customer. They are not interacting each other via voice, only via the bot. So the bot is basically reading out, translating everything, and we are not in a conference or something. We decided especially to go this way to avoid that kind of conferencing solutions, because otherwise all 3 parties are basically connected to each other and they all might talk together. So we don't know who's talking, what to capture, what to translate, and all this stuff. So basically, just to avoid this issue, we keep it away from the agent. We separate all the streams basically, and then putting it together here on the screen. So this one is our production environment, or basically working environment, where we put everything. So we have multiple channels. We can all put them in here and show it to the agent. So for the agent, it's always one front end. Doesn't matter what kind of service they are handling, email, chat, or whatever. So it's our communication platform, our global system basically. All right, let's just summarize everything. Florin, can you go to the slide, please? So what we already mentioned are there are challenges, especially when we have mixed languages. So basically when a name is combined of different languages and the bot is trying to interpret it or to translate it or something, it will be messy. Don't try it, it will not work. It's hard. As well, specific addresses. It can work, it cannot work, so challenge there as well. Especially with phone translation, we may have an issue with accent dialect. That will not work properly as well. And as well, background noises will kill everything as well, especially calling from the car. Have the kids screaming at the back. So there will be challenging to capture everything properly. But let's see how it will work in the future. And as Florin already mentioned, we tried several languages, German, English, Turkish, Romanian, Italian, Spanish. Spanish was interesting as well because they are mixing English and German, not English and German, English and Spanish words. Was an experience. And that's it basically. And as I said, we are not routing any kind of voice interaction to the agent just to avoid this conferencing stuff. As of the moment, let's see what the future will bring. Maybe we will find a solution there, but that's our current approach, what we are doing, what we are using. And the idea is really like to put those bots in front of the agent conversation, try to solve the request as much as possible. Next step, handing it over to the agent if needed, and as well providing real-time translation, text-based, voice-based for most of the available languages.